At the Bike Shed show in London, I had the pleasure to speak to one of my favorite YouTube custom bike builders. Here's our conversation.
I'm Jish. I'm a bike builder, YouTuber.
How did you get into building bikes?
I just, basically one day I just wanted to kind of build a bike for the summer, and I bought a really cheap Honda CB125. Literally, it was a box of bits, and I had nowhere to build it. I started in my living room and kind of just like, I'm gonna just, over the next 6 months, I'm going to have a go building this bike, putting things together, see what I can make out of it, just build something custom.
Yeah.
And it turned into like a 2-year project. But at the same time, I learned a lot as I went through. Like bought loads of different bits and stuff like that, and just see what I could put together. And yeah, there's like a lot of trial and error. I'm not one of these people that kind of like gets it right first time. I don't mind having a go.
Yeah.
And it's just like if you fail, you fail. You learn and you kind of move on and have a go.
Yeah.
But yeah, a few years later on, I'm building bikes, and they're like in the shows. Yeah, I've got 2 bikes here, and I'm still doing it, and semi-making a living from it now. So yeah,
crazy.
Just got to keep at it.
Did you have a background in anything close to that?
Not really. I did a little bit in college, but I won't lie, I'm a dropout from college. I didn't really hang around. What we learned was health and safety, which was rubbish. I've had a go with cars, and I've had a few cars in my past, even narrow boats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I've always like messed around with mechanical things, but like not professionally. I've not like learned from anyone. I've just like either watched YouTube videos, read from books, and kind of Hayes manual. That's the main thing for me. Yeah.
Hayes manual.
Yeah. They have all the information that you need.
Right.
Yeah.
So what would be your one tip for first-time builders?
First-time builders, don't be scared to have a go. Like, have a go. If you fail, that's what I'm saying. Like, keep going. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to get things wrong. But like, work from that and keep going until you get it how you want it. Like, there's the end is endless. And
do you still struggle with stuff?
Yeah.
Even now?
Still struggle now, like talking to the camera. I still hate it. I still struggle with things like I've taught myself how to TIG weld. There's, that's a whole kind of like thing in itself, kind of figuring all that out. It's so in depth, but like just work with what you're comfortable with, and you can push yourself a little bit, but don't get disheartened if it doesn't go right first time. Like that's the way I work, to be honest.
Yeah. So how did your bike building career develop from the first bike to now having like 2 bikes at the show?
So yeah, from the first bike, I'd never touched a bike before. I'd never kind of I hadn't even filmed. I started with my phone camera, and now like a couple of years down the line, I'm making like videos for high price clients and stuff like that, and building bikes like for YouTube. Like I've nearly got 100,000 subscribers, and
That's crazy.
I can't believe where I am now. But I've enjoyed every second of it, and I'm just looking forward to seeing where it goes.
Yeah. So are you doing it full time now?
Near enough, yeah. I'm like 50-50 in the workshop, 50% like building the bikes. And it takes a long time to build the bikes and film. Like honestly, it takes 3 times as long to like kind of like build the bike because you're filming it.
Do you only do like commissioned bikes?
No, I've never done a commission bike, and I'd love to do some commission bikes. Like these
so
are these
you
are.
know someone who wants a bike from Jish.
These bikes I own, and to be honest, these bikes will be for sale. So.
Are you comfortable saying what this would go for?
I have no idea. It's one of those things that like it's down to what someone might want to pay for it at the end of the day. I'll be honest with what I've spent on it. It's about 1,700 quid's worth of parts gone into this. Obviously, it's like a whole year's worth of time, and the bike to begin with. So yeah, it is what someone's willing to pay for it.
Yeah, I mean like they're all unique, right? And it's like so much love and passion that you put into it. Like everyone.
Into the videos,
crazy.
into the builds,
If you had to paint out some specialties of this bike, what would it be? Like, what are your favorite parts of the build?
My favourite thing is this is a fun bike. I built this to like have fun, hence why the knobbly tyres, hence why the high riser bars, just because it's a bit obnoxious, but it's just good fun. I can take it anywhere, have fun with it. Again, like I taught myself how to TIG weld. Like it took a lot of practice and stuff, but I love the exhaust I made on it.
Yeah.
And even down to the paint colour scheme, it's a very unique colour.
So is that your first exhaust that you TIG welded?
Second exhaust.
Second.
I made one for my CB125, but again, it was a first attempt, so it wasn't the best.
Yeah.
But like I had to go just on a bench, just kind of keep going until I got it right. It's learning. You got to keep going and have a go, man. Yeah.
I've just got a TIG welder off eBay. So, that's my dream to one day build something like that.
Keep at it, man. Honestly, like it's not easy to begin with, but like just have a go, man. Like there's no right or wrong. You'll find what works for you. Like the thing is with the welding community that people say you've got to do it a certain way, and it's just like, just do what works for you.
Yeah. Just figure it out.
Figure it out, yeah. And like, you know, you can ask for help and like watch guides and stuff like that, which get you in the right direction, but
in the end, it's practice.
Exactly. In the end, it's practice and time.
Do you have anyone helping you with the bikes?
Not really. It's all kind of self-taught. I have like friends who help me do bits and bobs on this bike specifically. This was all me, to be honest. This bike is, I've had to help with like maybe some sponsors, like the lights, for example. They were gifted to me for this bike, and bits and bobs. Again, that bike had a lot more. The Yamaha had a lot more going for it. I had more help with like the generative design, the headlight mount. I know you're not on camera right now, but the headlight mount was 3D printed from Evol components. He designed it and made that piece for me. You know, I've had friends help out with those sort of things, which, you know, wouldn't make the bike wouldn't be what it was without people like that. So. Yeah.
Do you use 3D a lot?
Not like myself. Like, I've done I've started learning how to 3D print and doing bits and bobs, and like kind of like the tail light piece is the back housing was all 3D printed and designed by myself, and like
that one looks so cool.
Thank you. Yeah. Again, it's all like just trial and error. Like I had to print 3 or 4 different things out before I got the right one.
Such an inspiration seeing you build all that. It's ridiculous. It's really cool.
I hope you like the insights and tips just shared. Definitely make sure to check out his YouTube channel. I'm gonna link it down below. And if you're building a custom bike yourself, or you have built one in the past, I would love to hear your build story. So if you want to have a little chat about our bikes, you can leave a comment down below and we'll figure something out how we can jump on a quick Zoom call. And if you like this conversation, you definitely have to watch the one I had with Luke, because he's the builder of my most favorite bike at the whole show and a real pioneer when it comes to the future of custom bike building.